Okay. Siguro magantay pa tayo ng mga 2 more minutes, then we'll start. Hello? Hello? Can you
Hello,
guys
sir.
hear me?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. Can hear. Okay, let's start. So I'll share you guys my screen. Okay. Oops, asan na yun? Okay. So ito ang lesson natin ngayon. Ang lesson natin ngayon ay tungkol sa stoichiometry. So we'll study about stoichiometry and look at one sample problem. And while at it, we will also take a look at the air-fuel ratio. Okay. Ngayon, medyo madami tayo. Ilan ba tayo dito ngayon? 9. 9 tayo. So, madaling magtawag ngayon. Madaling magtawag. Can somebody help me? Read this one, please.
Ako, sir.
Sige, sir.
Sige po. Stoichiometry. Combustion is a chemical process in which a substance reacts rapidly with oxygen and gives off heat. During combustion, new chemical substances are created from the fuel and the oxidizer. These substances are called exhaust.
Okay, maraming salamat. Pakituloy ito. Last one na lang.
Okay. Stoichiometry refers to the relationship between the quantities of reactants and products before, during, and following chemical reactions. Stoichiometry is founded on the law of conservation of mass, where the total mass of the reactants equals the total mass of the products, leading to the insight that the relations among quantities of reactants and products typically form a ratio of positive integers. This means that if the amounts of the separate reactants are known, then the amount of the product can be calculated.
Ayan, maraming salamat. So, stoichiometry, sabi na, sorry, ano pangalan nung sa kanina? Si,
Piscara po.
oops, Piscara. Maraming salamat, Engineer Piscara.
Po.
So, ang sabi ni Engineer Piscara kanina, stoichiometry is the relationship of quantities between the reactants and the products. So, ano lang tayo, law of conservation of mass. Kung ano yung mass ng substances mo before chemical reaction will be equal to the mass of your substances, sum of your mass of substances after a chemical reaction. So, kung nagsunog ka ng 5 kg of substances, yung exhaust mo plus yung ashes mo would always be equal to 5 kg also. So, law of conservation of mass. Energy in is equal to energy out. Now, ang pinag-uusapan natin ngayon ay combustion. So sa combustion, meron tayong tatlong bagay. Ang chemical process na pinag-uusapan, focus natin ngayon is the chemical process of combustion. Now, in combustion, you need three things. First is yung heat, second is yung fuel, at third, yung oxygen. Kapag meron ka ng heat, fuel, and oxygen, maaari kang magkaroon ng combustion. Pero pag wala ang isa, kahit isa doon, hindi ka magkakaroon ng combustion. Yung heat mo, that's the one that ignites or siya yung nag-i-initiate ng combustion process. At kapag ka naubos na yung fuel and oxygen mo, magkakaroon ka ngayon ng byproducts. Ang byproduct ng combustion is usually water and exhaust. Okay. So, kung gaano karaming fuel plus kung gaano karaming oxygen ang nilagay mo would be equal to gaano karaming exhaust at gaano karaming tubig ang napoproduce. Law of conservation of energy. So, pag-uusapan natin ngayon, kapag meron kang fuel, kailangan mo rin ng oxygen. So, fuel plus oxygen is equal to exhaust plus water. So, that's what stoichiometry is all about. Now, we have different types of fuel. Different types of fuel would require different amounts of oxygen. Different amount of oxygen would require different amounts of air-fuel ratio. Oops, sorry. And with that, nagkakaroon ka rin ng different amounts of water and exhaust. So ngayon, pag-uusapan natin ngayon, since ang subject natin is internal combustion engine, ang i-focus natin ngayon is stoichiometry between petrol and air. O yung gasolina at saka yung air. Okay? So, once na meron kang gasolina, meron kang air at meron kang heat, pwede siyang masunog. Kapag nasunog siya, anong kalalabasan o gaano kadaming exhaust and water ang mapoproduce. So, that's the whole thing. Yun ang punot dulo ng stoichiometry. So, example, meron tayong gas dito or meron tayong petrol. Ang petrol ay C8H18. Meron tayong oxygen. Ngayon, hindi tayo gagamit ng pure oxygen. Ang gagamitin natin ay air. Now, ang assumption natin sa air, ideal air, is 79% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. ang air natin, yung hinihinga natin, hindi lang kasama dyan. Marami pang iba't ibang molecules, marami pang iba't ibang elements ang meron dyan. But for now, we will just use kung ano yung majority o yung bulk ng components ng air, which is nitrogen and oxygen. So, alam tayo, no? Ideal situation. So, ideally, the air should be 79% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. Pagka, ang tawag ito, ni-round off mo or sinimplify mo yung 79% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, lumalabas yung 3.76 nitrogen plus a molecule of oxygen. Question so far? Wala pa. So pag pinaghalo-halo mo itong petrol, which we would call hydrocarbon, ito yung C8H18 natin. So pag pinaghalo-halo mo yung hydrocarbon plus oxygen, tapos nag-introduce ka ng heat, magkakaroon ka ng combustion. Ang assumption natin dito ngayon is we are always going to have a complete combustion. So lahat ng fuel mo masusunog, lahat ng air mo masusunog. All of the molecules in air and your fuel mixture will go through the chemical process of combustion. So ang tawag doon is complete combustion. Of course, ideally hindi yun nangyari, no? Hindi in reality hindi yun nangyari. Ang reality is incomplete combustion. Some of the air fuel mixture will not burn for some reason or another. Pero ang idea, ang assumption natin ngayon is the ideal, which is complete combustion. Now, when you have a complete combustion or any kind of combustion, kapag meron kang complete combustion, ang byproduct mo lang, you would only have a byproduct of your exhaust, yung carbon dioxide natin, at saka water. So yung dalawang yun lang ang magiging byproduct mo. Carbon dioxide at saka water when you have complete combustion process. So kapag incomplete, merong air fuel mixture na hindi dumadaan sa chemical process, so you will have other byproducts. But for now, our assumption is complete combustion process. Let's try. Subukan natin. So halimbawa, meron tayong hydrocarbon o meron tayong petrol which is C8H18. Meron tayong hangin which is O plus 3.76 N2. So yung 3.76 N2, saan nanggaling yan? 3.76 N2 is yung 79% nitrogen versus plus 21% oxygen. Nagkaroon ka ng combustion process. Ang resultant mo or ang byproduct mo ay magiging water plus carbon dioxide plus nitrogen. So, let's do stoichiometry. So first, tignan natin. Dito, meron kang, balik tayo ng konti. Tapos, draw. Oops, ayan. Dito, meron kang 8 na carbon. So kapag nagkaroon ka ng combustion process sa kabilang side ng process mo, ng equation mo, magkakaroon ka rin siyempre ng 8 carbons. So, yun. Next. Kapag meron kang 8 carbons dito, meron kang 8 carbons dito, at meron kang O2, so dito magkakaroon ka ngayon ng 16 na O2. Tama. Meron ka pang O dito. So, ito na. So, 17 na. So, 17 O2. Tama nga ba yung ginagawa ko? Ay, H pala muna. Mali natin. Okay. So, H. Dito, meron kang 18 na H. 18 hydrogen. So dito, meron ka lang dalawang H dito. So 18 divided by 2. So meron kang 9H. Total 18. Total 18. Yun. Next, ano ba yung susunod dito? O2. Ayan na yung O2. So meron kang 9H dito. Oops. Meron kang 8C dito. So 8 times 2 is equal to 16. 9 times 1 is equal to 9. So 9 plus 16 is equal to 25. Dito, meron kang dalawang O. So 25 divided by 2 is 12.5. Ayun yun. So ano nang natira? Meron ka ng carbon, tapos na tayo kay carbon, tapos na tayo kay hydrogen, tapos na tayo kay oxygen. Ano naman 'to si nitrogen? So si nitrogen, 12.5 times 3.76 times 2 is equal to, ano ang sagot? 12.5 times 3.76 times 2 is equal to 94. Divided by 2 is equal to 47. 47. Ayun yun. So yun yung ginawa natin yun. Nag-stoichiometry na tayo. Now we know for every molecule of your petrol, you would need 12 and a half molecules of air, and it will give you 9 molecules of water plus 8 molecules of carbon dioxide and 47 molecules of N2. Question? Any question?
Clear naman po yung stoichiometry, sir.
Clear naman. Okay. So walang question ha? So tuloy tayo. So ngayon, meron ka na ngayong quantities ng air and fuel. So ito ngayon yung air mo. Ito ngayon yung fuel mo. How much fuel do you need for every molecule of air? So, tignan natin ngayon. Balik natin itong formula na to. Itong formula na to. This is your amount of air and fuel mixture. Ito yung air, fuel, mixture mo. This air and fuel mixture, kuhain natin kung gaano siya kabigat, ano yung weight niya, o ano yung mass niya. Let's see. Let's balik tayo ng chemistry ng konti. Let's open up our periodic diagram. So ito yung periodic diagram natin. Ito yung ito yung fuel natin. Ito yung mass ng air natin. So let's calculate. So sabi natin, ang atomic weight na lagay natin ng konti ha. C8H18, ayan, divided by, ito yung ating fuel, baliktad. Air fuel nga pala tayo. So yung air natin is 12.5 times O2 plus 3.76 N2 over C8H18. So, tignan natin. Etong magandang H natin, ang atomic weight niya ay 1. So, pwede itong palitan. 1 times 18, yung H. Yung C natin ay 12. So, pwedeng sabihin na 12 times 8 plus. So, ito yung C, carbon, ito yung hydrogen. So, ang lalabas dito, 12 times 8 is equal to 96. Plus 18. Pag pinagsama mo yung dalawa, 114. Bayan natin to ha. C8H18. So, equals 114 14. So, punta tayo doon sa O. Yung O, ang nakalagay dito, ang atomic weight niya ay 16.2. So, 16.2 times 2 plus, yung N naman, ang atomic weight niya ay 14. 14 times 3.76 times 12.5. So 16.2 times 2 is equal to 32.4. So, pagka natin ito. 32.4. Itong 3.76. 3.76 times 14 is equal to 52.64. Tapos pag binunod natin siya, plus 32.4 is equal to 85.04. So this whole thing becomes 85.04 times 12.5 times 12.5 is 1,000. Becomes 1,063. So you would have 1,063 atomic weight divided by 114 is equal to, oops, secretary. Okay, ano nangyari? Is equal to divided by 114. Oops, oy, mali. 1,063 divided by 114 is equal to 9.32. Eh, bakit mali? 9.32. Tingnan, saan ako nagkamali? Oh, may times 2 dito. May times 2 pala siya dito. Ulitin natin tong nitrogen natin. Mali ang calculate ko. So 12.5 times yung O2 natin is 14 times 2 plus 3.76 times 14 times 2. Ayun. Tapos kanya natin to. Tignan natin ulit. 3.76 times 14 times 2 is equal to 105. So this is 105.28. 105.28. 14 times 2. 16.2 pala, sorry. 16.2 times 2. 16.2 times 2 is equal to 32.4 equals to plus 105.28 times 12.5 is equal to 1,721 divided by 114 is equal to divided by 114. Ayun. 15.09. Question. Yun. Round off na lang kaysa sa 15.09. 15 na lang. Question tungkol sa calculation ng air and fuel ratio.
Kailangan ko po atang balikan, sir.
Ano na yan? Ulit naman ako sandali.
Go back to the recording po, sir.
Go back to the recording. Okay. So ulitin natin ng mabilis, ha? Ulitin lang natin ng mabilis para sa recording. So ang air-fuel ratio natin, ginamit natin yung number of molecules ng air, which is ito. Versus the number of molecules ng fuel, which is ito. So ito siya at ito siya. Ayan. Air-fuel ratio. So bawat element natin, kinuha natin yung atomic weight versus dito sa periodic table natin. So ito ang atomic weight ng ng oxygen, ito ang atomic weight ng nitrogen, ito ang atomic weight ng carbon ay ito, ang atomic weight ng hydrogen ay ayun. At based on sa atomic weight nila, we are able to find the ratio between the air and fuel. So which means, kapag meron kang 1 molecule of your fuel, you would need about 15 molecules of air to be able to have a complete combustion process. So for example, meron kang 1 litrong gasolina. Ibig sabihin nun, para masunog mo lahat ng 1 litro ng gasolina, kailangan mo ng 15 litro ng hangin para siya masunog completely. Okay? Okay. Ngayon, ang sabi natin ngayon, ang air-fuel mixture natin ay 15. This is the ideal. Kapag walang kasama yung hangin mo, pure yung hangin mo kasi ang ginamit natin 79% nitrogen at saka 21% oxygen. However, in reality, air is not composed of merely nitrogen and oxygen. Marami pa siyang ibang elements na kasama dyan. So kapag ginugol mo ang ideal air and fuel ratio, you would get or you would see or you would know na ang sabi nila is 14.7. So malayo ng konti dun sa 15 na yung na-calculate natin. The 0.3 difference is based on the impurities that you will get from your air. So ang ideal air and fuel mixture natin is actually 14.7 in consideration with the other elements that are present in the air. Okay? So, kapag ang combustion process mo or ang mixture mo is mas marami sa 14.7. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming hangin. So, imbis na 14.7 yung hangin na nilalagay mo, o 14.7 liters of air to 1 liter of mixture, ang nilagay mo 15 liters of 15 liters of air. Ang tawag doon ay lean mixture. Anything that's above the ideal air fuel mixture is called lean mixture. Kapag ka naman less, mas konti yung hangin na nilagay mo kaysa sa fuel na required according to our stoichiometric calculation, ang tawag doon ay rich mixture. Okay? So, anything above 14.7 is lean mixture, lean air and fuel mixture. Anything below 14.7 is called rich mixture, rich air fuel mixture. So, minsan naglalagay tayo ng ang tawag nila dito, ayan. Naglalagay tayo ng additives to help the combustion process. Nakikita natin yan sa mga tawag dito, mga gas station, lalo sa mga motor. Bibili sila ng gasolina, lalagyan nila yung gasolina sa motor nila. Tapos naglalagay sila ng mga additives na ganyan. These additives helps in the combustion process. So mas marami kang octane, it will give you a more lean mixture or it will give you a different components doon sa fuel mixture mo, air fuel mixture mo that will give you more power or more combustion process. Okay. So, in terms naman, pinag-usapan natin yung nakaraan, yung mass of ang specific fuel consumption is the ratio between the amount of fuel that you are putting in versus to the amount of work you are getting. So, Depende kung ang pinag-uusapan natin ng work ay brake or indicated, doesn't really matter. So the ratio between the amount of fuel versus the work that you are getting from your engine is called specific fuel consumption. Other ratios that you may want is yung volumetric efficiency at saka yung output displacement. But those are just ratio. Any question with regards to our lesson? Stop screen share. Go back to Zoom. Question?
None naman, sir.
Clear, sir.
Wala na. Uy, nakita ko si Rod. Rod, welcome back.
Hello, sir.
Wala na. So, kung wala nang question, thank you very much. Next week, wala tayong klase. Next week is our Module 1 exam. So, ang Module 1 exam natin ay parang homework lang. Worksheet will be available during our time, Tuesdays, and then you just need to sagutan yung paper na yon and then upload it back to Blackboard. Any question, you can reach me via Teams, email, or my handphone number. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, kung wala nang question, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank
Sir.
you,
Sir.
sir.
Thank you.